Hi guys, this is Brandon Marsh, and today we will be reading The Philly Fanatic's Busiest Offseason by Tom Burgoyne. It was a wild scene at Citizens Bank Park. The Phillies had just won the National League Championship, and the crowd and the Philly Fanatic were celebrating the big win. Fans were jumping up and down, hugging each other and high-fiving. The Fanatic waved a big championship flag. He was happy to be part of the celebration. The next day, the Fanatic was still in bed when his mom Phoebe came into his room. "Fanatic, it's already noon. You slept right through breakfast." "Sorry, Mom, but I had so much fun last night and I wanted to sleep in today. In fact, I may sleep for another month," the Fanatic said. Phoebe responded, "Just because the baseball season is over doesn't mean that you can sleep away the day. You need to seize the day." The Fanatic looked at his mom like she was crazy. "It means that you have to make every day and every moment count," she continued. "How do I do that?" the Fanatic asked. "Just be yourself and make people happy," Phoebe replied. The Fanatic sprung out of bed. "You're right, Mom. There is a lot to do before the baseball season starts in April, so I'd better get busy." The Philly Fanatic had fun just being himself and making every day a special day. He volunteered to plant trees and clean up some of the local parks in the city. The lovable green mascot was everywhere. He brought his silly antics to autumn festivals, carnivals, and hayrides. The Fanatic appeared at dozens of charity events. He showed everyone what a great golfer he was at a charity golf tournament. Maybe he can teach me. He stayed fit by running in charity 5K events. The Fanatic and his dog Mickey joined a big dog parade to raise money for the local pet shelter. He visited hospitals and did his best to make the patients, doctors, and nurses laugh. The Fanatic and Lefty the cat visited schools to show the kids how much fun it is to read. When the holiday season came around, the Fanatic had lots to do. He volunteered at the local food kitchen. On Thanksgiving, the Fanatic gathered with all of his friends for a huge holiday feast. We're just talking about hot dogs today. With the help of his friends, Santa Claus delivered presents to the Phillies fans everywhere. Even though the weather was cold in Philadelphia, it was time to pack up and head south for spring training. The Fanatic could feel the weather getting warmer as he drove the big truck filled with baseball equipment to Clearwater, Florida, the home of the Phillies spring training. Toward the end of spring training, the Fanatic got a call from his mom. "Fanatic, you need to come home. The baseball season will be starting soon, but there is still a lot to do. We need your help." The Fanatic took the first flight back to Philadelphia. It was a lot faster than driving. Phoebe was right. There was a lot to do before the first game of the season. The Fanatic helped get the field ready. He helped install the new video scoreboard. It was the biggest TV the Fanatic had ever seen. It is pretty big. The Fanatic and Iggy taste tested some of the new menu items that were being offered at the ballpark. When the Fanatic got home, he slumped into his favorite chair. "I'm exhausted, Mom. This has been the busiest off-season ever." Phoebe responded, "Fanatic, I'm so proud of you. You made the most of every day and brought joy to everyone you met." This is exactly how you seize the day. Seizing the day is fun, but I'm ready for a nap, the fanatic said. Phoebe chuckled. Get a good night's sleep, fanatic, because you will need it. Why is that, Mom? Phoebe responded, because tomorrow is... What's tomorrow? Opening day. The end. Thank you for reading The Philly Fanatic's Busiest Offseason by Tom Burgoyne with me.